One of the most practical and most overlooked parts of buying property or relocating to Turkey is this: how do you actually get your money here? Opening a Turkish bank account, transferring funds internationally, and navigating Turkish banking as a foreigner are all things that trip people up, often at the worst possible time, right in the middle of a property transaction. In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to do this, including the specific documents you need, the banks that are most foreigner friendly, and how to do your transfer in a way that protects you legally. If you are in the middle of planning a property purchase in Antalya and you need some on the ground to guide you through the whole process, the banking, the legal side, the negotiation, reach out to me using the links in the description. This is exactly what I do every day. You don't have to figure this out alone. Why you need a Turkish bank account? First, do you actually need a Turkish bank account? The short answer is, for a property purchase, yes, absolutely. Turkish law requires that payments for property be made by bank transfer. Cash doesn't qualify for buying a property, including citizenship investment program, and it creates legal and tax complications for everyone. Having a Turkish bank account makes the transfer process clean, traceable, and legally compliant. Beyond property purchases, a Turkish bank account is extremely useful for utility bills, receiving rental income if you are renting your property out, paying your annual property taxes, and handling day-to-day expenses in lira. Now, which Turkish banks are most foreign friendly? The major Turkish banks that handle foreign national accounts will include Kuwait Turk Bank, Garanti BBVA, İş Bankası, Yapı Kredi, and Ziraat Bank. For my clients, I recommend Kuwait Turk Bank. They have a great stuff. The application is in English, Arabic, and Turkish. Internet banking also English, Arabic, and Turkish. And most of the services are free without any charge. And they are very cooperative with the clients regarding property issues. Garanti also is often recommended. They have the most developed international banking infrastructure, English language internet banking, and staff in major branches who speak English. İş Bank is the largest bank in Turkey and has broad branch coverage across Antalya. For foreigners specifically looking for a bank that is experienced with property purchase transactions and citizenship investment documentation, all of these banks handle the required IBAN documentation and official transfer confirmations routinely. Documentation required to open a bank account. Here is what you will typically need to open a bank account as a foreign national in Turkey. Your valid passport, bring the original. Your Turkish tax identification number, which is a potential tax number, and this is absolutely essential. You can get this at the local office or any local tax office in Antalya, and it will take about 15 minutes. Bring your passport and it's free. You need also your Turkish residence permit if you have one, or evidence of your address in Turkey. If you don't, you need to bring your evidence of address in your original country, like authority invoice within the last 3 months, and your address should be stated on that invoice. Some banks will accept a hotel booking confirmation for the first visit, but of course that is different from bank to bank. A Turkish mobile phone number, you will need this for SMS verification, but some of those banks like Kuwait Turk accept your phone number from your country if you can receive SMS messages. Local SIM cards are easy and cheap to obtain. Turkcell, Vodafone, and Turk Telecom are the 3 main providers in Turkey. Some banks may require additional documents for larger transactions. Introductory letter, source of funds documentation, or similar. Your banker will advise you. Now let's talk about international money transfer, how to do it right. Now the critical part, actually getting your money to Turkey. For a property purchase, you need to send your funds by international wire transfer or SWIFT directly from your bank in your home country to your Turkish bank account. Before you send anything, make sure you have your Turkish IBAN number ready. Double and triple check it. Also, make sure the sending bank has the correct SWIFT code for your Turkish bank's specific branch. For the currency, you can send in USD, Euro, Great Britain pound, or other major currencies. The funds will arrive in your Turkish account in the original currency. For property purchases, payments are often made in USD or Euros directly. For the speed, international wire transfers to Turkey typically take 1 to 3 business days. Now let's talk about fees. Your home bank will charge a sending fee. It's variable depending on the amount you will send. The Turkish receiving bank may also charge a small fee. for large transfers, these fees are changeable. For transfers of $50,000 or more, your Turkish bank may request source of funds documentation, bank statements, proof of property sale, inheritance documentation, or similar. Have this ready in advance. Now let's talk about alternative transfer services like Wise or other fintech platforms. These work for smaller everyday transactions, but I don't recommend them for large property purchase transfers. Use your bank's Swift wire for those. Security and legal traceability matter enormously when sending hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now let's talk about the documentation trail for citizenship applications. This is critical for anyone who is looking for Turkish citizenship by investment. Your payment for a citizenship qualifying property must be traceable through the official banking system. This means bank wire from your foreign account to your Turkish account, and then bank wire from your Turkish account to the seller or developer. You will need your bank to provide an official foreign currency purchase certificate, the Döviz Alım Belgesi in Turkish, which confirms that foreign currency was brought into Turkey and converted. This document is required for your citizenship application. Do not pay a developer or seller in cash. Do not use informal money transfer services, the Hawala system or similar. The entire payment trail needs to go through licensed Turkish banks. Your agent and your lawyer will guide you through this specific documentation process. But understanding it upfront means you will not make a costly mistake at this stage. This is everything you need to know about banking and money transfers for your property purchase or relocation to Antalya. As always, if you need hands-on help navigating any part of this, I am here. Reach out using the links below. I will see you in the next video.